Welcome back, my friends. Now we're going back in time to Doctor Who and to it said the 14th, but I think it's the 15th Doctor. That's Hughie, Duty Gatty, I think his name. This is him from, they started it off as season 1, but he was the 15th Doctor. And he's only done 2 seasons and he's regenerated. So this is a look of his seasons of the Doctor and his adventures. And if I hold this up, there's the Doctor, and there's Ruby Sunday. And the first season is all set around Ruby and that. And if we can actually go through the list. There we go. So this is the Church of Ruby, the church on Ruby Road. So this is the creature. Well, I think it's a creature. Well, it was all to do with these. That was the Christmas special, I do believe. And then we go on to episode 2, if I could take the disc out, and where we have the baddie, if I can show you, is Medorette. So she was like a throwback from the Toy Master, and this one disc, because there's quite a few discs, was Space Babies and the Devil's Cord. So then we go to our next one, and it's, if I pull, there's the Doctor again, and this one's called, these are Boom and 73 yards. So that's where the 73 yards is where Ruby sort of loses the Doctor and that, and she goes into like time. And for our next one, I do believe this might be the picture from the 73 yards episode and that. And as I struggle through, Dot and the Bubble and the Rogue. That's that new next 2 episodes. And then we got so this is to do with the bubble, because she was in a bubble and that. And this episode was The Legend of Ruby Sunday and the Empire of Death. And these last 2 are from, I fold that over, 2 characters from the second series. The Empire of Death, I think it was to do, if we have a, bear with me while I just folded upright. And there's the doctor at the back. Oh, I nearly slipped. And if I can read a bit, this season of Doctor Who follows the Doctor and his companion, Ruby Sunday, as they travel across time and space with adventures all the way from the Regent era in England to the war-torn future world. Throughout their adventure in the TARDIS, the time traveller's ship shapes like a police box. They encounter infinite friends and dangerous foes, including the Doctor's most powerful evil. And there's some pictures of it. And I think the one at the end was Sutek. This brand new series release, including the complete first series, the Christmas special of 2023, The Church of Ruby Sunday, Space Babies, The Devil's Chorus, Boom, because the Devil's Chorus is when they go back to the 60s, and it's sort of, as you can see, they're all dressed up in the 60s. So this is our look of season 1, because I was linked with Disney. So this one was like season 1, but it was the 14th Doctor. So it ended up meeting Sutet, the Destroyer. So we go on to season 2, and this is the cover of season 2. And as we go through season 2, the mysteries of this and the Doctor's new companion and that. So this one shows up one of their cartoon episodes. I can tell you what one it is later as we go through the different stories and that. And there's the Doctor's new companion. Because the story of this is where he goes off with his new companion. And this is the Doctor's biggest foe. I will tell you her after I've gone through the episodes and that. So, we are going. So, the first disc is Joy to the World. So, this is the Christmas one, where he meets Joy, and he ends up going through the hotel, the Time Hotel, and there's a person with a bomb on it and that. So then we have the Robots Revolution, the Locks. That's the second one after the Christmas one. That's the start of the first season. And then we got the war, Lucky Day. And then after Lucky Day, we got the story of the story and the engine, the Intelligent Song Contest, International Song Contest. So that was sort of like a version of the Song for Europe, what is a big thing over here. And then we have and then we have the Wishing World, and the Reality War. So the Reality War is all about when, because there's been a lady in the first series, what has been the mystery. So we actually find out who this lady is, and she is the Rani. Because as we read about it, this season of the Doctor Who follows the Doctor and he's resolving Bella Lee, I can't pronounce the name, from deadly robots, and beginning on an epic quest to get her back home. But the mystery forces to stop them returning and time travelling. The TARDIS team must face greater dangers, bigger enemies, and wild terrifying than ever before. Meanwhile, on Earth, Ruby Sunday navigates life without the Doctor as a sinister plot unfolds. One of their threats, reality itself. So, as you can see, the pictures from the episodes of it. So what happens? Mrs. Flood, who is turned up in the Christmas one of season 1, is actually ends up as the Rani, because what happens? They bigenerate, and she, at the end of the song contest, the international song contest, when they save everybody and bring them back, Mrs. Flood comes out of the machine and she bigenerates into the Rani. So that's where it all ties up with the Doctor and the Rani. And the Rani is out to destroy everything and start a new world and bring back one of the evil doctors and that. I can't think of his name. It's not Sutek, that was in the next one. Last version one, a Time Lord and that. He was in the old Doctor Who series. So this is my look of the 15th Doctor. And at the end he regenerates. And it looks like, I don't know if it is, that it's going to turn into Rose. Well, Billy Piper, who played Rose in the very first series with the first 2 Doctors. But we're going to wait and see. So this is my look of I can't think of his name. And his season of Doctor Who, he's only been in 2 seasons, so he's one of the short ones. The shortest one was Paul McGann, not Paul McGann. Who did the film? I can't think of his name. He only did the film, but he did pop up in the 50th anniversary. And then Christopher Eccleston only did 1 season. So this is my look at season 1 and season 2 of I can't think of his name, but he only done 2 seasons, and because it was commissioned, because they had a deal with Disney and that, and they could do more things, so that's why it was season 2, not season 15 and 16, I think it was. So this is my look at The Last Doctor. So I hope you enjoy this little look, and if you enjoy this, please come back again whenever you watch it, morning, noon and night, wherever you are. Be safe, be good, take care of your loved ones and your friends, and I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting facts and figures.